Hi folks, Bob Dale for Jackson Lee Sales in Jackson, Mississippi, where we sell motorhomes, folks. We sell lots of them, an occasional trailer. Those of you who follow our sales know that the last 2 or 3 years we have started selling and sold hundreds of diesel trucks. Principally Fords, folks, because you just very simply cannot find a Chevrolet. Every once in a while we get a Duramax, and we're going to list the most amazing one we've ever had today. We're going to show you a truck that's absolutely pick-proof, about as nice a truck as I've ever seen, folks. And it's just, I don't know how to tell you. It's got every available option. It's everything you'd want in a truck, and the best part about it's a ride and drive so perfect. But we're going to show it to you. It's a 2006 Chevrolet 2500 HD Duramax, 06 2500 HD Duramax, folks. 4-door, it's 4-wheel drive. It has every option. It's an LT. It says it's got the LT emblem on it, but it's got all the LTZ equipment. It's got heated seats and all that. Now Dan, who's doing the video, knows more about trucks than anybody in the country, I guess, and he was just looking at it and he says it's got everything you can put on a truck. In fact, it's got limited slip, it's got skid plates, it's got everything. Heavy duty towing package, heavy duty shocks. Everything you could put on a truck, we think's on this truck. We can't find anything else. And it is a Duramax, folks. You talk about a sweet drive. It belonged to a company. It's showing 240,000 miles is all, which doesn't hurt one of these trucks, but this company has sites all over the country, and this was a superintendent's truck. They have 3 or 4 of these, and what they did is they would pull it from site to site, and they have oil pump. You can see that it's got the towing package on the front of it to tow it. So how many of those miles are towing? Probably a large portion of them are this truck being towed around the country. It's obviously not been driven that much, as we're going to show you. One of the things Dan just pointed out to me, it's true. You can tell how little it's been used, how little it's been driven, because the fog lights are perfect. They're not fogged up or any of that. In any of these Duramaxes or Fords, if they've been driven a lot on the road, they will be foggy. But let us show you the truck. Not a speck of paint work, never had any, doesn't need any, no rock pecks, no nothing. It's just been driven by an individual, and it's absolutely perfect. Now I got a little fleck in the windshield on the way over here, rock peck here in Mississippi, and I'm gonna leave that. It's gonna sell it like it is. If you win the bid and decide that's a big issue, I can put your windshield in for $120. It's got a perfect set of Toyo tires.
Louisiana truck, absolutely no rust.
0 rust, period. Nerf bars, but I want you to look how bright it is. I mean, it's just not a rock peck on it. Look at the interior. Heated seats, everything. A non-smoker's truck.
Memory seats.
Carpets are perfect. We've not done a thing this truck, folks. This is just the way we've got it. We've not cleaned it up or touched it. That's the kind of care they took of it.
I think it's got some kind of hands-free Bluetooth stuff.
You can see it right here. But you saw the headliner, the leather's perfect. Everything on it works. I'm talking about, you can see no one, if there's been anybody in the back.
Got the rear stereo controls, headphone jacks, cup holders.
Look at this. I mean, like I say, we didn't clean this truck up, folks. This is the way we got it. This is the care they took of it. You can see not a speck of rust anywhere.
Toyo tires.
That matching set, the spares underneath it has not been down. Got a heavy duty hitch here, of course. Got all your hookups. Look at the bed. They've not hauled anything in the bed. It's not been cut. That's a spray-in bed liner. It's not dinged and pinged. I mean, not a mark in the bed to speak of, except a little wear there where it's just age. But look down the side. Never had a paint gun on it. The flares are perfect. Tires are perfect. The carpet, I'm showing you inside, the carpet's perfect. Headliner, got it all. It's never been in the dust and mud. Look in this glove box, son. There's your manuals. No dust. Power on both sides. As we said, it's got every available option. Heated seats on both sides. This is one fine truck. I don't know what it costs new, but somebody paid God. They paid some money for this.
$92,866.
$92,800. I doubt that, but a lot. My name's Bob Dale. My phone number is 601-218-1223. 601-218-1223. If you've got a question about this truck, please call and ask me. If you want to tell me what you want to give for it, please call and do that. We sell 90% of our trucks, seem like, folks, before the sale's over, and then people call me out of giving more. If they don't take it, let me know. Well, they will take it. So if you've got an idea about what you want to give for the truck, go ahead and call me. If you offer too much, I'll tell you. But anyway, I've got a fair price on this truck. But I mean, it's as nice as one can be. If you went to the Chevrolet place and you bought a brand new one, folks, I promise you it wouldn't look much better than this. I can also promise you this, it would smell better for about 2 weeks, and then it'd be just like this. But that truck that you paid $70,000 for in 3 years would be worth about what this one's going to be worth, because they depreciate to a certain level, and that's it. So if you're needing a truck, folks, I don't care whether it's to hunt and fish or pull a boat, or I guess even to take to a job site, whatever you wanted to do, this truck is ready to do that. But more importantly, if you just want a nice everyday using truck that you can drive, that looks good, can't tell it from a brand new, if you just to ride and use every day, this truck would be perfect for that. It is absolutely bulletproof. Everything on it works. It doesn't have a rattle or squeak in it. As you'll see in a minute, Dan's going to do a test drive, and just goes down the road perfectly. It's a 2006 Chevrolet Duramax 2500 HD, 4-wheel drive, LT package with all the LTZ equipment. It's got it all. It's got the limited slip differential skid plates, heavy duty package, heavy duty towing, got everything you can put on a truck, and it's a nice truck, folks. So if you've been looking for a Duramax, look at this one closely. If you're interested, give me a call. Thank you so much for watching our video, folks. We've got nearly 1,500 positive feedbacks to this point in time, so we truly do appreciate our many customers around the world, and we look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi.
Hi folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. Now I'm going to take you on a test drive. First, I wanted to point a couple things out to you. First thing, this alternator been replaced, works perfect. You can see the air conditioning compressor is locked in, it's not cycling. But most importantly, you can see out of this oil fill, there's absolutely no blow by. Now, a steady stream of smoke isn't that big of a deal as long as it's not puffing, but the main thing you check is just set that cap down and make sure it doesn't blow off. And you can see this one doesn't. If the cap blows off, then you got worn out piston rings and a worn out engine. We'll hop in, take it for a drive. You can see absolutely no warning lights lit. 245, 652 on the miles. Not that you can tell it. You'll have to excuse my shaky camera work. This truck rides and drives great, but I'm filming with one hand and driving with the other on some of the worst roads in Jackson, Mississippi. So, that being said, you can see it's got OnStar, or as we call it down here, OnStar. You got your compass, your thermometer, been serviced, kept service up. It's got the steering wheel radio controls, which are nice. Show you oil life, fuel filter life, distance to empty. You can tell we're on a rough road, but the main thing you should take away from that is that this truck doesn't have any rattles. Now, we can't say for sure how much of this truck's life has been spent pulling versus driving, but it's obviously a big chunk of it's been spent being pulled, because this thing is tight. The seats are excellent. The motor's tight, it runs perfect, no blow by. I'll get on it a little bit. You can see no smoke out of the exhaust. You don't hear any exhaust leaks. It's got an upgraded stereo CD player. It's got the overhead compartment there and the map lights. Of course, all the wow, it's even got the steering wheel controls hooked up to the stereo. So somebody spent some money putting that stereo in. Switch it over from USB to auxiliary to XM to the tuner. There we go. And you can change the stations. Now that's pretty cool that somebody went to the extra effort to get the little conversion box so you can listen to the radio off the steering wheel control. It's got the dual zone automatic climate, got a bunch of cup holders, extra power outlets. This truck cranks perfect, starts right up hot or cold. And now if it was a Ford, I would tell you you want to hear it start cold, but on a Duramax they work a little different for whatever reason. You want to hear them start hot and make sure they crank hot, because if they've got issues with the injectors or the pump or whatever, they show up more when they're hot than when they're cold for some reason. But that being said, this one has none of those issues anyway. If you want to fly in, drive it home, you can. I wouldn't hesitate to load my family up in it and go anywhere. It's got a lot of power. I just hit the cruise. Cruise came on. I'll cut it off. You can see it goes off, start to slow down. No tire noise. The suspension gives you a good ride. Won't knock your teeth out, but it's not soft either. This one's got the 373 limited slip differentials. And you know, whatever truck you buy, make sure it's got limited slip differentials, because that means all four wheels will pull. Otherwise, you just have two pulling, one in the front, one in the back. I've never understood why they even make a four-wheel drive that doesn't have limited slip differentials, but they do. But this one has it, so no worries there. Got the skid plate package, got the Z82 and Z85 packages, which are the heavy service suspension and the camper package. It's basically Z71 and everything but name. They didn't sell a Z71 package on a 3/4 ton, but basically you get all the suspension options and you get the limited slip, skid plates, and you basically got a Z71. So that's what this one is. You can see even the steering wheel, the leather steering wheel is perfect. There's no worn spots on top. The leather and all that is in good shape, which is really impressive to find on a truck showing this many miles. Got the Bose, or had the Bose system, still got the Bose speakers with the upgraded stereo. Big deep center console, privacy tint on the rear windows, all that's factory. If you have any questions about this truck, feel free to give us a call. If you want to fly in, drive it home, we'll pick you up at the airport. Or if you want to have it shipped, we'll work with your shipper. You're not going to be disappointed. Like I said, if you have any questions, call us 601-218-1223. Appreciate you watching our video. Look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi.